Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light. And today I'm going to do a coffee cup reading for, this is going to be an April bonus. And this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Virgo. So if you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate with you. By the way, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. Right, guys, let's jump into your reading. Let's see what is coming your way. It seems like when I flip it like this, a heart shape. In your house, you might actually get about maybe from your family members, your relatives, a very fulfilling news. It seems like that has some time though. It's not going to be happening right away, but this is actually coming really soon. An unexpected news with a very good effect on your life, because there's a tear. A bright white tear indicates that it is going to be something you will feel very good about. There is a face of a wolf there. The eyes and the mouth. There's a person standing right under it. This kind of looks like a wedding to me. The wolf can indicate family because wolves travels within families. Like the wolf packs are families. So this can be a family member, maybe getting married, or also, finding a partner that is suitable for them. Now I look at it like, I see it as a wolf. Now I'm seeing a woman's, when I look at this is the mouth of the wolf, the eyes and the nose. But now I look at it this way. I see a woman's face. She's looking down on a higher position, the eyes and the mouth right there. And there's a bride and groom. So this can be someone that a female in your family may be looking over things, like watching over you from above, or maybe approving something in your life that you're wanting approval from. This can be like a grandmother, maybe feminine figure that has an effect in your life. I also see here, you can see the male figure and the feminine figure, female figure. She's wearing like a strapless dress. She has a tiara on top of her head. This can be two people coming together. This can be a very good union happening in your family. Another aspect of this can be you aligning with your masculine and feminine. Your creative mind is actually giving you the opportunity to take action towards the things you want to accomplish. Like your creative ideas, you're going to be starting to putting them into work. You're going to start to follow your creative ideas. Maybe that will have a massive effect in your life very soon, okay? I see there's another person here, kind of has horns, can be a Capricorn. Also, the horns actually reminds me of the Devil card from Tarot. The Devil is not a negative thing. It is actually representative of obsessive thinking, maybe indulging into the things, having too much of things, too many of certain things is not very good in human life. Maybe eating too many candies and sugar things and stuff like that is not very good, but a little bit of it can be actually balancing. And even if you eat too much of a fruit, because they have fructose, it is not really very good for human body, but you need some part of it as well. So the devil is something like that, okay? Some sort of having an obsession in the sense of maybe a goal in front of you and go after it is a healthy thing. But when you obsess with it and it controls all your life, then it becomes super negative, okay? Capricorn energy just represents that. I don't think it's like a super negative thing. Capricorn is not a negative thing. But having a little bit of a balance of that is very important right now. I see a legal paper here. There's a path in front of it. This can be situation that you are maybe obsessively thinking, a legal situation. The path in the middle of the legal paper can represent maybe a land that you're thinking over, or maybe even like a contract that you haven't get to sign yet, if you're looking for a job, or maybe if you're looking for a place and this is like maybe just frustrating you. But the passing, there's a pass in, like passing through it, just tells me that there is going to be a better way, a better approach to the situation, and that will be revealed to you very soon. Okay, I see there's a male figure. Actually, his arms, one of his arms looks like number 1, the other one looks like 2. Number 1 is leadership, being original, starting something new. Number 2 is having a balanced partnerships and cooperation. So this can be your masculine energy. You're starting to take action towards your heart's desire. However, you need to be the leader here. Whatever that you're wanting to make happen, you need to take the initial actions, and you need to like start this thing. And number 2, like the partnership, actually cooperation, indicates that you need to find people who can support you in this thing as well. If this is maybe like starting a business, even finding a new job, okay, you need to be working in cooperation with the recruiters and like the people who can actually help you out, or even maybe like a hiring manager. When you're talking to these people, you need to be cooperating with them rather than just opposing to them, opposing to what they're asking from you. This is just a small example. This applies to every situation of life, okay? And I see the massive lion. Initially, I saw a lion. Now I see the curly hair here. It looks like a lamb. And there's a male figure, actually, who has a sword in their hand and trying to attack this lamb. Lamb can be a sacrifice that you need to be making here in this position, and you holding the sword can be maybe taking initiative and approaching the situation in an I'm not going to say aggressive way, but in an effective way. Okay, the lamb can be a sacrifice you need to make in a situation. The sacrifice can be a little bit of your time. Like if you're looking for a new job, you need to be looking for it. It's not going to fall into your lap, because we're living in an action-based universe. Even though we can actually make things out of thin air, even thinking about how to make it happening is an action. It is actually works our mind. So that's the number 1 action that you need to take. Think towards the dream, not against the dream. Okay. And I see here there's a person who has like this long staff in his hand. Kind of reminds me of the Magician card, which is the Virgo energy, Virgo and Gemini. And Gemini is known with their ability to communicate perfectly, and Virgo is known with their organizational skills. So here, whatever that is in your heart, whatever that you're desiring, you have to embody first of all your energy. Okay, whatever it is that is intrinsically within you. Virgos are, as far as I know, very detailed, organized, and like if you don't have anything else in your chart, when you have like a Sun Virgo, I'm used to being them being very organized and disciplined, and also very detail oriented. Okay, and the second thing here, like I said, Gemini energy, you need to be detailed, organized, and detail oriented. Also communicative with your desires, speaking them as if they are already there, also speaking about them to maybe to the right people. Okay, creating this communication communication line, not this communication. Okay, I see when you do that, I see 3 people actually behind your back. They're all smiling, and there's a 4th as well. 3 of Pentacles indicates teamwork. You're going to be creating perfect team around you, and this perfect team doesn't have to be constituted by people you don't know, like the people that are experts that are going to be supporting you. This can even be like family members. They are free, they have free time, can giving you the help and helping you out. You shouldn't be looking for the help outside of your comfort zone. Maybe they are inside of your comfort zone and they will be given to you right away, supporting you. You can see the horse's head right here. As I mentioned before, horse head means wish fulfillment. So there's a wish, desire you have is galloping towards you. I see a male figure here who's holding a cat, maybe even like this can be also a lamb as well, because it has a short tail. the male figure has like a fish as an eye. This can be someone financially money oriented, and the cat or the lamb he's holding is the sacrifice he's making for this money. And I don't feel like this is you. This can be someone that is showing up in your energy. Letter F is present, can be their first name or their last name. I see a Q, like Quentin maybe. And this person are, you know, you're going to hear about them. You're going to hear them. There's a monkey appearing here. This can be also a person though, but I feel like this is like someone very articulate with their words. And the Gemini energy, this can be someone Gemini or like an air sign. This is very expressive, very communicative, and they will actually maybe even guide you towards this gem right here, hidden pearl. Pearl can be a new gem that you're going to be finding. I see there's someone worried here. This can also be your energy. Maybe if you're having like this anxiety attacks and feeling like the things are not going to be working, even though if you look down here, you can see the gems right there, and there's the tree that you're planting showing up, but you're not looking down. I see a crescent moon showing here. Crescent moon is a good sign. This can be a legal accomplishment coming forth for you. Also, I see there's a woman. She has a star on her shoulder and a bird. This can be someone maybe you wanted to communicate for a while, but they didn't show up. They might be showing up very soon for you, okay? They might be coming through with a bird, with a line of communication. They might be opening up some new things. I see that there's a horse also in front of her. You can see the head of the horse right there. Right there, and the letter A is present, so she wants to talk to you, but there's a person here, a male figure, maybe stopping them to call you up, okay? I feel like this like reminds me of like a family issue if you have some. Maybe like there's a figure, father figure doesn't want you to talk to the mother figure, or it can be something else as well that you see as work. Maybe at work there are people like this, but the communication line will be opening no matter what happens, because it's meant to be, okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. I see two people here. Yeah, your communication lines are opening. One of them has a hat, meaning this person is someone with authority. It reminds me like a male figure. So another male figure will step up. Your desire, whatever it is coming super fast, by the way, really fast. You can see like the things are moving really fast here. And it has even like a tears of joy at the end. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, it will actually be happening soon. I see a letter B as in like berry. Also number 2 again is present. Number 2 means partnership. This can be a partnership that you're going to be creating with this person. I see a seahorse with a massive head right here. He has a person in his eyeball. You can see like this is a reflection of them maybe. Seahorses usually symbolize a male figure, very loving, supportive, nurturing, and protective of you. And he's actually taking the half of your house here. This can be someone very effective in your house, and they are going to be very protective of you. I see someone here. You see this reversed. This is not a strainer, but you used to just, you know, fill up the oil bottles and stuff. Like this person's wearing like this thing. I forgot what it's called. And there is a person that he's talking to. I don't know if this is a cultural thing, but in my culture, when somebody is like, when they draw caricatures, they, with the, you know, someone who's not in the right mind, they draw something like that on the top of their head, okay, to, you know, show that they are not in their right mind. They're not really capable of making sound decisions. So this can be someone that you're dealing with. They are not capable of making sound decisions, and maybe you are taking them too seriously. However, if you can actually focus on their energy, you're going to come to realize what they're saying has no effect, and they are outside of your home. They are like on the border. It can be someone, maybe a brother or someone maybe close to you. However, it doesn't mean that, even if older, it doesn't mean that they know better, okay? Another thing is the father figure in your heart. The seahorse is actually protecting you no matter what happens, no matter what is said to you. So if you're not feeling comfortable about the other person's comments, it's time to let them go, because I don't feel like they don't even have control over their life. Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords indicates that you might be feeling a little bit trapped in the situation that you are. Okay, we have here feeling illusion of entrapment, lack of confidence, being afraid to take action. Okay, if you're feeling that way, this kind of tells you that you don't have to be afraid, because you might be afraid because of the competition. There you go, Five of Wands here, and competition, boring details, and not being able to get along with others. So like I said, some people might be actually standing in front of you and telling you that what you're doing is not right. And but I feel like with this eight of Cups, you are actually going to get the sensation. 2 8s, by the way, is 88, is material satisfaction, giving and receiving. So whatever that you're desiring is on the other side of the drama, when you cross the bridge, when you leave drama behind. 8 of Cups indicates desire to move on and looking for something meaningful and growth, emotional and spiritual growth. Okay, 8 of Cups indicates that you're moving on from that drama. You're not even paying attention to it anymore, because you're coming to realize it doesn't serve your highest good. It doesn't mean anything to you, and it's not going to matter 5 years down the line. With the Ace of Swords, there's a beautiful, brilliant new ideas coming forward for you. You're going to have an inspiration. You're going to start to see the truth in a situation. You might have a little rough start when you're rebooting, restarting, maybe coming up with a new idea, or even like starting with new people. But eventually you're going to be having this wake-up call. This is number 2. This is actually, you're going to get the idea, you're moving on from something, but it is time to have this is the Hangman energy, and this is awakening. Okay, with the Archangel Gabriel is helping you out. Archangel Gabriel, as far as I know, is the carrier of the messages. Divine messages comes through him. So when you have a listening ear, you're gonna start to hear those divine messages coming forth. Okay, and look at people and events from a different perspective. Temporary pause is important that you to be yourself. Okay, that's very important at this moment. If this environment is actually tying you up, not letting you be yourself, and there's always opposition for you towards you, it's time to just move away from that. Okay, I have here the 7 of Fires, 8 and 7. Okay, this tells you it's time to defend your own territory here. Okay, defend your beliefs and decisions, defend yourself. Okay, and choose your battles wisely. So like I said here, is it going to matter 5 years down the line? If it doesn't, you don't have to spend more energy into that. But it is good to have your lines drawn good in a good way, because these people that are actually just throwing out their ideas in front of your face maybe don't know even they're talking about. And like I said, if they don't know what they're talking about, the comments they're making is actually not valid whatsoever. So it's good to stick to your opinion, and because you're going to have a good inspiration coming forward for you. We had 4 of Cups here. 4 of Cups is a missed opportunity, it says here, but 4 of Cups, yeah, having discomfort and boredom, and it's telling you there's going to be an opportunity coming for you to open your eyes. So whatever it is that you're feeling right now, maybe you're not feeling good about a situation, the people you're feeling, everybody's against you, you're getting a new ideas but don't have a chance to execute it right now. It's okay, because you're not missing anything. Some things, the 4 of Cups, actually feeling bored in a situation as well. Maybe you're feeling trapped, and that's why you feel like you're not being able to move away from the situation, and you're maybe bored. But there's better things on the horizon. We have caring connections here. This can be a good relationship, a good partnership, friendship coming forward. There you go, all tied up again with the 8 of Swords, all tied up. You might be feeling, again, this caring connection might even be making you feel tied up. Maybe you're feeling like you're trapped in these positions. Okay, that is not really the best thing to feel at this moment, but I don't think, maybe there is a lesson that you're learning here. Okay, I see there's like 14 and 23, number 9 is in between. There's like when you extract, and Number 9 is symbolizing enlightenment, understanding, and being self-aware of a situation. And you're completing something, okay? You're leaving the past behind. And we have here a new door to personal healing and happiness coming for you, okay? So you're going to be actually probably letting go of the feeling of being trapped or being like, you know, being tied up in a situation. And you're actually going to start to follow this great ideas coming to you and defend them rather than just letting people to, you know, make comments and like, the criticism is good if it is constructive, but if it's destructive, it's useless. It's just, it's like bashing, okay? So you're going to get the discernment to recognize the difference between. We have the Otter Spirit here, initiations, be open through this transitional time. So you are completing a life cycle here, and there's a new thing coming forward. It's good to be open through whatever is coming and just trying to see what are you learning here instead of just, you know, going into the victim mode, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.